America is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, welcome to the channel. If you're new, I want to thank you for coming. If you're returning, I want to thank you for your continued support. Before we get into today's red hot topic, I'm going to politely ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please watch to the end for my final thought. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when new videos are released. It's very important to stay close to the channel in these very, very tricky times. All right, folks, welcome to the channel. It's always an honor and a privilege to be with you. I hope you're all doing great. Buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows and sunshine. We're just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. And friends, we have a massive issue going on with the U.S. housing market. We have a massive issue going on with the U.S. economy. We're doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, which is in fact the definition of insanity. Insane. That's why I was just thinking earlier, I'm like, man, you're saying it's insane a lot. It's hard not to. But I hope you put it in the right context. When I say this, I'm just basically exposing the dirty little secrets that are hiding underneath the cracks of the real estate market. So you, my viewers, my audience, the people I work for, the people I am here to serve can benefit from this. Listen, I wish somebody like me was around. There probably was in the last housing bubble, but I didn't listen. Like I always said, as a trained salesman, I know once people make up their minds to buy, they're buying. You know, it's just the way it is. I did the same thing. I heard a couple people warning me in the last bubble that this was a bubble, but I already made up my mind to buy, so I was buying. So we are seeing a lot of people now starting to wake up to the fact that, this is not good. Unfortunately, many of those people that are waking up to the fact that this is not good just bought in the height of a real estate bubble. And that is tricky, my friend. So we all know we have the real estate industry in a chokehold. All the other asset classes are exposing themselves for what they really are, overvalued. Real estate is about to do the same. It moves a little closer or a little slower, so it will take a little more time. Like I've talked about before, by the end of the year, we're having a much different conversation on this channel. If you're new, please subscribe. Subscribe right away. You need to get ahead of the curve. This is a forward-thinking, critical thinking channel, but I'm always going to present it in a way that's hopefully pleasing to you. So, insanity, insane. So like I said, the real estate market's in a chokehold. Sales, loan applications are down, everything's down, inflation up. We can read the charts and the tea leaves till the cows come home. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this one out. So please don't get too caught up in a lot of data-driven channels. Experience will always outweigh data. And for whatever reason, I just knew instantly what was going on here when the government overstimulated an economy in a health pandemic, making real estate agents essential workers and dropping interest rates. It was just this another stimulus measure out of many we've talked about. Like I said, go watch past videos if you want to learn more about how we got here. I always try to get out of the problem and in the solution, so I try not to get too far, go working backwards. But the reality is that is what happened to this housing market, and they let it go too long. And so here we are with a very overinflated housing market. Those are not normal appreciation rates, and as good as it might feel to have some appreciation in our real estate, it creates the wealth effect, but the wealth effect just causes you to act sometimes not as smart as you would had you had just normal appreciation. So we have a lot of people underneath new debt going and using their homes as ATMs. Everything that's happened in the last housing bubble is now happening in this bubble. And the latest one, the latest dirty secret, and I've been reporting on this, but I'll continue to do it because I saw another offer from another lender. They were offering these 5-year fixed rate mortgages. They're teaser rates. 30-year fixed mortgage is the mortgage that's designed to pay itself off at the end of the term. Very safe. The only mortgage that should really be offered. But there's plenty of different mortgages out there that people can access. But most people are clueless when it comes to mortgages and real estate and transactions and contracts and appraisals and inspections and all that. That's our job. Our job is to take care of you. So the reality is that because lenders are getting desperate, they're starting not only offer these 5-year fixed rate, teaser rate, balloon payment mortgages, they're starting to push them. They are actually pushing them out there, and people are biting. They bit in the last one. I remember in the height of the last one, same thing for me. It's the height of a real estate bubble. Talk to a lender. They're like, hey, you can just lock in this low monthly and then refi it after 5 years, and you'll be fine. All right. Yeah, lower monthly sounds good to me. Let's do this. And then what happened is real estate started, what's doing it right now, soften, correction, and then recession. That's just the natural progression of a downturn. softening, correction, recession. The challenge with this one, what I always say, is the depressionary level. I've never lived through a depression. I've lived through the Great Recession, but a depressionary level of a recession, I've never seen that one, and I'm a little bit nervous. I'm just going to be completely transparent with this one. I'm a little bit concerned about that one. They say depression cycle every 100 years, and we are in the 100-year cycle. We've done everything needed to produce one. And I mean, I think as a level-headed realist, you'd have to entertain the idea of that there's quite a strong possibility that's coming. Everything needed is there. I always say this is the real estate channel, much bigger than real estate. My job is to help you win in life. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to talk about on the channel that are going to be much bigger than real estate, because winning in life, although real estate is the path to wealth, it will never bring you happiness unless we have our head on straight. Some of my happiest times was when I had the least amount of material things, because I had less things to have to deal with and manage. Manageability will always be what we shoot for here, and putting things in their proper perspective. So the reality is, folks, ARM mortgages are not only now being offered, they're being pushed. I get notifications all the time. They're hyping these things. They're hyping the 5-year fixed rate now. They're grasping at straws. And somebody right now is signing a 5-year fixed rate balloon payment teaser rate mortgage as we speak. Somebody just signed one probably seconds ago. And there's another one lining up to do it again. We're doing the same thing. This one's going to blow up in our face. We are defying gravity. The inevitable is coming, a downturn in real estate. Real estate is local. If you may have heard that before, real estate is local. All markets will behave a little differently, but none of them are recession proof. If a recession comes, every single market in America will be touched by it. There'll be certain markets that are going to get touched very, very, very hard. The places like Nevada, Arizona, that have these huge booms with builders building tracts and tracts of homes. Those, I did it last time. Those ones will be the first ones to fall, because those are all brand new mortgages just written. People are piling into these new developments, and those will turn into potential ghost towns. We'll have to heat map and monitor that one moving forward. In final thoughts today, friends, I come to you as a friend, as a real estate professional. Somebody wants to see you win, not only in real estate, in life. Insanity. Please be careful of the ARM 5-year fixed rate mortgage. If you have friends that are getting into these, warn them. Probably not a good idea. You're better off being on the sidelines right now than getting underneath a 5-year fixed rate mortgage. Some people might be able to make them work, but it's not most people. It's not middle America. A 5-year fixed rate is maybe for an investor that just needs a short-term loan to get it flipped, but they've got caught with their pants down on these loans as well. They're just not, I haven't seen much success out of the 5-year fixed rate mortgage, only because at the end of its term, you had to refinance or pay off the loan. And because the direction we're heading into a risen interest rate environment, once that loan comes due and goes adjustable, your payment's probably going to double. That's what happened in the last downturn. It's scheduled to happen in this one, because at the rate interest rates are being raised, it wouldn't surprise me to see 7, 8, 9, 10% interest rates within a year. The only way to battle inflation is to have the interest rates get at or around the rate of inflation. And right now, with an 8.5% inflation rate, that's really where we need to take mortgage rates to even have a chance to try to calm the economy down. And we're just inching our way up, delaying the inevitable. So listen, friends, like I said, understand the waters you're swimming in. They are very, very dangerous right now. I'm here to help you. I'll always do my best to give an honest, level-headed perspective of what we're dealing with. I appreciate everybody that continues to support the channel and this work we're doing. Our rewards in life will be in direct proportion to our contribution. I'm doing my best to contribute to you. You can help me simply by giving the video a like, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment below. And you will be rewarded too. Your rewards will be in direct proportion. So help me. We'll band together. Iron sharpens iron. We are going to get through this, but it's only going to be for the ones that understand, have a level head. Don't let our highs get too high, our lows get too low. Try to stay somewhere in the middle. I promise you everything will be okay, but we could see some challenging times ahead. Keeping your head on straight will be the answer to this one. If you appreciate the content, I humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. Social media links are in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with other great channels that have supported me and I've supported them. If you're watching from your television set today, another video is in your screen at this time, along with an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. We'll see you on the next video.